Welcome back, guys. I wanted to start out today with going over a little bit about what is SolarPunk. SolarPunk is kind of combining nature, natural power. To me, there's a little bit of a sci-fi feel to it, but it's an actual movement nowadays that you could actually do in real life right now. Just add nature to your life. So I kind of wanted to add that feel into my series here on my SolarPunk series. Here, like you see, I've got the plants coming in here. They're giving off some natural light. These aren't real, of course, but like outside, all the trees, and like we've discussed, maybe, you know, making some special trees for some lore, like maybe, you know, I don't know if this is a special biome or something, not in real life, but in this sci-fi world we're making here. But today I wanted to work on a little something different. So deposit some stuff in there. I've collected a bunch of materials here, and we're going to add like a cooling fan that goes onto the outside of our little home here that we've started. So we're going to stick all this stuff in here. Put it all in. All right. So some things that we're going to do. I've decided I'm going to put it out on this corner. Maybe it weighs a little bit because it's going to click a lot. With the redstone, there's going to be a clock in there. And some of these iron trap doors I got here, they're going to be flappy, 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 and it'll make it look like there's a fan. And then I'm going to use these copper grates, and we're going to make like a pipe going into that, which would be like a swamp cooler, and that'll cool off. It'll be the AC or heating system, more like AC for my house. So I'm going to, I think, I'm just going to start here. So this is going to be my tower base. One, oh boy, 2, 3. Got to build up on top of iron bars. Now, you may notice that I've got a lot more other materials that I've come up with. Now, something else I want to do That's kind of an annoying sound. Let's move away. Well, I bet you thought that I forgot about adding nature into this, didn't you? Well, let's fix that about right now. So starting with the light leaves, I think we'll do something like this. And then maybe drop down a bit. And I'm going to try this with trees as well. And come down a bit more. Like so. And then let's add a little bit over here on this side. So what I'm just trying to do here is add some shading from light to dark, the closer to the bottom that I get. I really want to get that variation so that as you look at it, your eye is not really drawn to just one shape or a conglomeration of colors, but you know, that fade away, it just looks so great. I really love it. Alright, so we're just adding a little bit of this overgrown nature into our build just to see how it adds some life onto the technology that we're putting in. Let's use a little bit of free cam. So we added the solar panels, and we added some growth. I think I want to make the leaves a little thicker at the top, huh? And maybe trim a bit at the bottom. Not a bad plan. We'll do that. Very good. A few more azalea leaves. And then I think this build will be done. Now something else I want to do is, I mentioned in I think the first episode, add a power source. Now something I want to do is do a wind tower, and I really like this design from like a Borderlands-esque vibe, and then maybe use some of the iron bars to make like power lines going over there. So I'm going to start here. Just kind of making this triangle shaped footprint. And I want this to just be kind of wonky. Just because. Let's see. 2, 1, 2, 1. Nope, this needs to go over more. How's that? How does that look? Yeah, I want this to go back more. Right. So these are almost a perfect V, but since I want this off, I might do the 2s this way. Maybe there's more wind against one direction or something. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright guys, as I'm finishing up here, just wondering how you guys think this compares to the picture that I put up earlier. I think it's really amazing how some of these simple materials that just starting out in a world you can get and make something that looks so cool. Do you guys like these voiceovers over the time-lapse videos, or do you just prefer the music? Just let me know in the comments. I'm curious your opinions on that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to adding life in these builds in this world, and I hope you guys are enjoying this as you come along with me. How did our windmill come out? You know, I kind of like that. That was easier than I thought it would be. I like the colors. I like the shading that the mangrove roots actually do on the edge there. Huh. I was not expecting that to work out so great, but I'll take a win. Now, something I kind of want to do, because it's not exactly cyberpunk, but you know, adding a little bit of realism into the world, maybe a sort of substation down here. So let's see what kind of substation that we can come up with that the power comes down to, because we're going to need to have our power lines drooping into here and then shooting over to the house. Alright, one more thing that I want to do before we move on and decorate the windmill. I would like to put one of these azalea trees on the roof here, and oh yes, I already marked it out. This is where I want to do it. But what shape do I want? I want to see, I don't know if you can do this, because I know with most trees you can limit the height if you put a block so high over top of it. But with the azalea trees where they do the curve thing, I wonder if you could also manipulate the curve as well. So I'm going to go, I want to go that way. So go there. No, we're going to come back a bit. We're going to come this way, so that should limit the height. Let's see how that goes, and then we're going to limit, that might be too narrow. That might be as well. Let's see what we come up with here. Alright, it's a new day, and more bone meal. I think I might do this. Let's see. Let's try this here. There we go. And that just kind of limited it in general. I guess it's not the end of the world. I turn that back on. That is really clicky. Oh, it did moss just straight through. Oops. I seem to have been wasting more food by falling during this little bit. Oh well. It's all right. Got my little tree up there. I'm going to put a piece of moss there just to hide that. Drop in. And I got my 2 mossy cobblestone I need to put right there. I added a little ladder here. Oh, I had to add more chests because I have more wood than I had chests for. There we go. Alright, got the inside finished. Got my little tree up there. Now we need to work on... Ooh, this is starting to oxidize. I think that's going to look pretty good. Oxidized pipes there. I really like the copper look. Now, what am I going to do with there? I think I might have a tree at the base. Yeah. Let's try that again. Actually, I got this stuff with me. where are we going to put the tree? I think... So I'm going to terraform this, and I want a bit of cobblestone around it. And that's going to be part of next episode. I'm going to put one of these there. Perfect. I might do another one here. Excellent. Is that going to be enough for this? I think I want to see if I can make one of these ponds part of this terraforming project. Now, I know that I said something about a transformer. I did come up with a design in my creative world. Maybe I'll put an image here just so you can see. I do like the look of what I came up with. But I think we're going to do that in the next episode too. This one is a bit shorter than the previous one. I don't know if I like the 30-minute episodes. The 20-minute is closer to what I want to do. Let me know what you guys like. A lot of this is me rambling. But oh boy, I really am enjoying working on this here. That tree up there looks kind of neat. I need to fill out the base a little bit more. It looks like it's got really skinny legs now. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to leave it for now. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, if you watched all the way to the end here. Leave a comment if you got any suggestions. I also enjoyed some shaders. So let's enjoy a little fly around with some shaders with some outro music.